We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium. The first pitch is and back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Happ drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Two and two count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And that's through, a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Striding in, Daniel Murphy. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hot high in the air. Turner over to his right. Two gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Bryant, the runner at third. Rizzo at second with two gone. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Next for the first pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. The pitcher, Mike Montgomery, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Popped him up. Turner has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a neck-high fastball that time. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. In the dirt here. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one just missed outside. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Happ has a beat on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 now. Grandal stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So stepping in, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Strike 2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Grandal is on his way home. Now the relay home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A 1-2 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. This one's down to third. A throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Hill. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave it. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Javier Baez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Up and in for ball 1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rizzo is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Turner, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. This is skied into short left center. Baez is calling for it. And that's the third out. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. The wall. Gone! Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. And that's the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone! Stepping in, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Montgomery. He popped out in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Behind 0-2 now. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row, he said. Standing in, Rich Hill. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rich Hill is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded to short. Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Left center, base hit. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Machado has it, and there are 2 away now. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. In there for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. Randy Rosario, the 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over the first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So striding in, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Happ has it in his tracks. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Brian Dozier. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready on 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a call. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Up around the face.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ben Zobrist goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pedro Baez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at this.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. And that's out number 1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Pedro Baez. He's newly entered into the ballgame. Matt Kemp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. One out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Happ coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Justin Turner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Steve Cishek takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Zobrist going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Zobrist giving chase. And that's the third out. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now the Cubs pitcher, Steve Cishek, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Taylor, still going back. And that one is gone! And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Turner is over, and he puts it away for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Just missing here. 2-0. 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Last time through was a base hit.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jock Peterson We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career matchup numbers against.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Kenta Maeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Puig is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top